back to Face the Nation, where we're discussing P. Chidambaram's visit to the Deoband Darul Uloom, where he's made an important speech praising the nationalism and modernity of many of the ulama. And in fact, the invitation was extended to him by the Deoband Darul Uloom to come and address the annual convention there. But Amir Raza Hussain, you believe that Chidambaram should not have gone to Deoband?
I believe that if Chidambaram wanted to reach out to the Muslim community and give a speech on modernity, Darul Uloom Deoband was completely the wrong place. I'll tell you one thing. You know, whereas Shahab Saab disagrees with me when I say that the philosophy of Darul Uloom Deoband is very close to the philosophy of the terrorist madrasas which are being run against us in Pakistan. Now, what happened a year ago, Hussain Haqqani, who was the Pakistan ambassador to the UN, was asked that, you know, your country is nurturing terrorism. He turned around and he said, well, you know, the seat of Deoband is in India. They are the ones who are...
That's how it's perceived. Deoband is perceived to be the parent of the Taliban.
Yeah, he says that they are the parents. Why are you addressing us? You first talk to Indians. They are nurturing the Deoband there. Now this man is not said something which is an allegation. This man is obviously there's some...
But obviously he does not know.
Well,
is there a continuous passage or exchange of teachers?
I suppose
the
Pakistani ambassador to...
So you believe, on the other hand, that it's a good gesture?
I have read his articles before he became ambassador.
No,
perhaps. And I know he's in the pay of the Americans.
No, but do you believe that it's a good gesture? It's a gesture of reconciliation of Chidambaram to go there?
On that, you see, Chidambaram could have made, I agree with Amir, a much more effective gesture by looking at some of those charges that are being made at his police force, at the way it behaves.
But he exemplifies the police force. He exemplifies justice.
At the way it ignores Hindu terrorism. At the way it plucks any Muslim from out of his house or his mahalla and so on and so forth. And there are hundreds now, even now, in prison. And the way they are encountered. He should have said something, done something about it. And that would make a great gesture.
In fact, I wonder if Mr. Praful Goradia is still with us. In fact, he is still not with us. But let's put this to Charu Gupta. Charu Gupta, do you feel that, you know, in fact, the very, very strong denunciation of terrorism that has come out from the resolution at the Darul Uloom is something that maybe the Hindu community could also learn from? That here are the ulama, the clergy, coming out and saying that they are against terrorism. That's something that the Hindu community too could do.
I think it is a step that needs to be appreciated, though I do think that Chidambaram going there and mixing religion with politics can have some very serious connotations. But I want to come back to a point that was earlier raised about the song not being accepted by the Muslims because it is anti-women. And I think that is a point that needs to be ridiculed, and needs to be ridiculed because this song, you know, is embodies the motherland. In the first two stanzas, the mother is very nurturing and everything, but later on she becomes this aggressive figure, aggressive goddess, out to kill.
So in fact, that is you think the objections are sustainable actually. But you know, I want to come down back to Chidambaram's visit. He's made an interesting speech. He said, first of all, he's recalled the nationalism of the Muslim clergy. He's recalled the modernity of the Muslim clergy. He said that the Muslim clergy have fought shoulder to shoulder with Hindus in the 1857 war of independence. He said that political freedom, right to worship, personal liberty must be given. Isn't that a powerful speech?
May I interrupt before Shah? Yes. I think I'll say what Shahab Sabu wants to say.